What's up, everybody? This is A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Black Moon Lilith in the first house. This was a request. I've been getting a lot of people that have been wanting and just interested in knowing about this placement, what it's all about, and things of that nature. So today I am honoring this request today. Okay, I do want to give a shout out to everybody that's been tuning in, looking at my channel. They've been loving it. I've been getting a lot of good reviews, and I do appreciate you all. On top of that, I do want to also give a shout out to the people as far as their natal birth charts that I've been analyzing. I do appreciate you also. So now let's jump into this. So now, as we already know, the Black Moon Lilith, as far as that goes. So now, in ancient mythology, Lilith was known to be Adam's first wife, and it was not Eve. Lilith was made from the dirt up, so was Adam. They were built the same. They were the same as far as their strengths and their weaknesses, their mental capacity, the way that they inserted their energy. They were just alike. So Lilith did not want to be controlled by Adam. She did not like the demand. She wanted to be free. She wanted to go out and do what she wanted to do. She didn't want to be overpowered. And because of this, God casted her out of the garden and went on to make Eve to be a suitable partner for Adam so that she could be more submissive, where Lilith was not. So now, when Lilith was casted out of the garden, she went out into the world and was said and known to go out and sleep with demons, being possessed by the devil, being very liberated, very unconventional, breaking the rules, being rebellious, breaking the norms. She was doing whatever it was she wanted to do. So now, Black Moon Lilith in general is definitely going to represent a destructive side to you, your destructive nature. On top of that, it is going to show you raw sexuality, as far as how you want to have sex, what lengths you would go if you are having sex. On top of that, it will also show you your most devilish, devious acts as far as what you would do, the lengths you would go, and also your mental capacity. What goes on in there, the things that you also think about. So now we have Black Moon Lilith placed inside of the first house in the natal birth chart. So we do know that the first house is all about yourself. It's about your self-image, the way that people perceive you, the way that people look at you. Also the way that you actually view yourself. The first house does represent your courage, your confidence, your self-esteem. All of these things go on in the first house. So now we could jump into this right now. Black Moon Lilith in the first house. So now these men and women will harness as far as their personal identity out into the world. When people are first meeting them and getting to know them, they will harness this Lilith energy, and it will be very much well presented to come along with whatever their sun sign is. This will also be present as something that people can know and pick up on. So now, these men and women, they do embody the Lilith energy very fucking well. Okay, these people can notice this part about them. As soon as they meet them, as soon as they step into the room, people can look and just see something about them. It is magnetic and alluring. Okay, these men and women will have a strong sex appeal with seductive eyes and their facial expressions as well. Okay, these are the type of men and women that come into a room and they have this look about them. They can, twist their eyes up like this, and it looks sensual, it looks sexual every single time. A a lot of sex appeal. So people are definitely going to be drawn to these men and women. They're going to actually be very attractive, very nice to look at. And it does not matter if they are a man or if they are a woman, because either way, they will be drawn to them. And as a matter of fact, even the opposite sex would also be drawn to these men and women. They do hold inside of them something that is just overwhelming, and it can draw out many different kinds of people. Okay, so now these people, as far as the black moon Lilith in the first house, these people are naturally drawn to you. Okay, your magnetic waves. So this can bring unwanted sexual desires from other people. So other people will naturally be drawn to you, as I just previously said, in a sexual desiring way. They will want to know more about you, be interested in you, but it can also bring to the table unwanted sex. Okay, so now that means that sometimes people will definitely look at you as somebody that they want to take advantage of, somebody that they want to have sex with, might force themselves on you. So it can bring on predators, sexual predators into your life, into your world. Okay, people might want to come and attack you, might want to come and rape you, and things of that nature could definitely go on and take place, especially with this placement, because they're pouring out of them raw sexual energy, okay? That is very enticing. It's very alluring. It's very, for others, it's almost inviting, even if you're not meaning to do this. People feel like they're entitled to come at you, towards you, in this sexual fucking kind of way. Okay, so now these men and women, this can definitely be the case, especially if the Lilith is close to your ascendant point. Okay, you have a aura and a swag about you that often stands out and will pour out Lilith's characteristics and traits right off the rip, right on the motherfucking table. This is what these men and women are harnessing inside of them. Okay, these men and women can definitely have many enemies. Okay, and having enemies makes you feel empowered, and you don't care what people have to say about you, as long as people just are talking about you in some kind of way. So you could absolutely love the fact that people have your name in their mouths. You could absolutely love the fact that people always have something to say about you. They just can't get you out their minds. They just feel like they have to say something. So even when people are actually just being devious and devilish and really being envious of you, you can really take full fucking great enjoyment in it, and it can even empower you in a amazing fucking kind of way, that you're even being spoken about so much out of somebody else's damn mouth. hmm Oh yeah, that's what this is about. On top of that, these men and women can really enjoy bringing and being, okay, envied, and you might strive for this, even though this comes naturally to you. So naturally, these men and women are going to have people that are definitely envious of them, constantly and consistently hating on them time after time. People just wish that they can be in their fucking shoes. And these men and women absolutely appreciate the fact that you feel that fucking way. They absolutely love it, because that allows them to know that they on their game, they on their shit, they're doing what they gotta do. And you're the one that's coming over here looking at me and figuring out what I'm doing. You want to know, you're gossiping about me. They love it. These men and women love it. Okay, if your Lilith is negatively aspected, you could absolutely enjoy mind games with people. So now you can love to do mind games with people, especially if your black moon Lilith is being afflicted in any kind of way. If it has negative aspects to it, squares, oppositions, even conjunctions, okay, you can take great joy in getting into somebody's mind, getting into somebody's head, wanting to know what the fuck people are talking about, wanting to know what the fuck people are thinking about, okay, and really play on somebody's intellect. This is what these men and women could do. They could play on your intellect, even fuck with you on a whole level, on a psychological level, where you can't even pinpoint that that's what they're doing. Okay, these men and women are aware of their sexual integrity and will use it to their advantage just to watch others squirm at their motherfucking feet. Okay, these men and women know that they look good. They know that they turn heads. They know that they hold this power within inside of them. And they can enjoy the fact that people are just falling down to their feet, begging to want to fuck with them, begging to want to be with them, even just really trying to get in their space. They can just enjoy that and love it to the utmost level, okay? Oh my God. Now, these men and women definitely have a dominant mindset and nature towards sex. This goes for men and women that hold this placement in their chart. It does not matter if they are a man or a woman. These men and women do have a dominant mindset, which means when they are in a relationship, they do want to dominate and be the dominant one, the one in control, the one calling the shots, the one that's going to have things go the way that they want it to go, opposed to the way that you want it to go. So keep that in mind if you're definitely dealing with a Black Moon Lilith in the first house. hmm This is how these men and women give it up. Okay? So you need to get hip to it or just not fuck with it. Either you're gonna accept it or you're gonna reject it. But these men and women are gonna be who the fuck they're gonna be. On top of that, this is linked to the first house. Okay, and that has to do with yourself, your identity, what you identify with. So these men and women can very well identify with their Black Moon Lilith very fucking well. Okay, and where a lot of other people's may be hidden, theirs is out to the forefront for others to see and get a glimpse of, and they might not even know it completely. But it's something about them. It's something in their eyes. It's something with their facial expressions that you know that these people are very mysterious. These men and women can go to great lengths on something that you're not quite sure yet. But you know something's going on. Okay? Also, in a woman's chart, she usually has issues with an overbearing or unhealthy relationship with her father. Okay, that can be an issue in this placement. A woman that is holding this placement, she can have issues with her father. And that could go several ways. It could be he wasn't in the home. It could have been that he was in the home and he just wasn't affectionate. It could just be that things are just off balance and it's hard to talk to him. It could be maybe he even tried to do something to her. Okay, that does not have to be the case, but it damn sure could be the case. Okay, because you're dealing with Lilith. It could be so many different things. All right, whatever it was, the woman with this placement is definitely going to have issues surrounded by and with her father. Okay, so sex and drugs are common for people with this placement. Okay, Black Moon Lilith in the first house. These men and women can love to have sex, want to be having sex so much to the point where they are fucking full blown addicts at sex. On top of that, drugs, alcohol, hard drugs, okay? You know what I'm saying? Coke, maybe even crack, mollies, perks, all types of shit like that can go on and take place in these men and women lives, okay? They do and can really struggle with addictions, okay? Especially if their Black Moon Lilith is negatively aspected in any shape and form. This can definitely lead to addictions and overindulgence. and a love for pain. These men and women can absolutely love fucking pain to the point like no other if their black moon is being negatively afflicted. Okay, on top of that, if it is positively aspected, these men and women can be a responsible drug user where it's not affecting them, it's not affecting their work or their abilities to maintain their bills or anything like that. Okay, so you do need to know your natal birth chart just so you can see how everything's going, how everything is hitting. Okay, but these men and women are very much magnetic. People will be drawn to them. Some people might even want to, just like I said, attack them and feel like they are being flirtatious and inviting, even when they're not. People can perceive them in this kind of way, be because of their beauty, because of their strong ass, raw ass sex appeal that they can't even cover up. It doesn't matter. These are the type of people that could come outside, didn't even get dressed up, and people like, God damn, what the fuck? Who is that? And you know what I'm saying? And this is what's going on. So of course, when you come out at your best, people are definitely going to look at these people and be absolutely stunned, amazed, and wanting to know who the fuck they are. So you can get people that will push themselves on you. And even if it's not somebody trying to attack you and rape you, you could just have people that are just throwing themselves at you constantly. You may even have stalkers, people that are stalking you. You're not even fucking interested. They never gonna be interested. And they just keep on pushing themselves on you. Don't want to let go. You could be in a relationship, partners don't want to leave you alone. They're stalking you too. So all of these could go on, especially if your Black Moon Lilith is in that first house. Okay? So this is all I'm going to say about this placement for now. In future videos to come, I will go into more depth into this placement. Please be sure to check out my online store. It is Grimy Gear at www.grimygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up. I am the chef goddess also at Supreme Royale Catering at gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any work to your home, swimming pool, or business, be sure to hit him up at aronnesbitt90 at gmail.com. His business is Steve's Handy Helpers, and he does do an amazing job. If you need me to analyze the birth chart for you so you can fully understand and grasp, it will be $50 for 2 hours. If you need a synastry chart or a composite chart, that will be $70 for 2 hours. And if you need a tarot card reading on love and relationships, financial matters, careers, spirituality, or even your health, that will be $30. Okay? So this has been a Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I will see you on the next one.